Hi, my name's Angel, and I have the pleasure of serving as a Student Government Association advisor here at the University of Alabama. Over the last year, I've gotten to know Ebone and Melissa very well through their work with the Student Government Association and as the reigning Miss Unique UA. Their platform, having a disability isn't a one-way ticket to exclusion, aren't just words. They're lived in their everyday experience here at the university. Through their work with SGA and Miss Unique UA, Ebony and Melissa tirelessly advocate for students with disability. It's my pleasure to know them and to work with them, and it's my pleasure to introduce to you them tonight. Please welcome Ebony Ivory and Melissa Walker.
All right, that was a fabulous introduction from one of my favorite people, Angel. Thank you so much for that. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and introduce myself. My name is Ebone Ivory. I am a senior here at the university, and this is my friend Melissa Walker. And our revolutionary idea is that having a disability is not a one-way ticket to exclusion. I'm going to go ahead and allow Melissa to introduce herself.
My revolutionary idea is getting UA students to understand inclusion by using the inclusion model. I am Melissa Walker. My major is education in the CCOS program. I play the clarinet and performed at the 2016 Sugar Bowl and performed at the 2016 Sugar Bowl in New Orleans, Louisiana.
Yes, and my name is Ebone Ivory. I am a senior majoring in management, specializing in human resources. I am from Lexington, South Carolina, and a fun fact about me is that I recently started my own business where I make charcuterie boards, boxes, and tables. So if you want to buy one, just let me know afterwards.
Down syndrome is not a disability or a disease. It is a condition. I was an ambassador for United Way in Montgomery, Alabama.
Yes, and I have a disability myself. I am a part of the deaf and hard of hearing community. When I was 3 years old, I was diagnosed with bilateral hearing loss, so I could only hear 38% in both of my ears. Growing up, it was really important for my parents to advocate on my behalf and to know that my disability does not define me and my experience. So me and Melissa both were very blessed with amazing parents who advocated on our behalf, and we knew throughout life and throughout our childhood that we were more than our disabilities or condition. Now I'm going to go ahead and get to the first point. So the first point is segregation. Now, many of us know what segregation is in regards to race relations in the United States. Now, people don't often talk about what segregation is in the disability or conditions community. So, segregation in the classroom is often going to look like students with disabilities and conditions being separated from the mainstream classrooms. Now, sometimes that's okay, right? You know, you have a severe disability, your educational experience is different, but sometimes that's not okay. There are students who can perform perfectly well in the classroom and excel. Now, I was one of those students. I'm going to give you a short story about an unfortunate event that I had here at the University of Alabama. So when I was a sophomore, I walked into class. We were watching a video that day. Thank God. I did not have to take notes in class. I could just chill and watch a video. The video starts and there's no closed captioning. I'm like, ugh, I'm kind of freaking out. It's a part of my accommodations here that I have closed captioning to watch the video. We went throughout class, there was no closed captioning. So I went over to my professor, I was like, okay, I need captioning to watch the video, this is great. He said, if you want closed captioning, you can just watch it at home. Having closed captioning on the video would ruin the experience for the other students in the classroom. So instead of putting captioning on the video, he'd rather me go home by myself in my little tiny dorm room and watch the video by myself, alone, being segregated and excluded from the rest of the classroom. Now, from that day on, I vowed to myself that I was never going to allow another student, as long as I knew, experience what I experienced on this campus. So ever since that day, I have dedicated myself and my time here at the University of Alabama advocating for students with disabilities and conditions. Now I'm going to go ahead and allow Melissa to talk about integration.
What is integration? Integration is the process of placing people like me in educational institutions like UA, as long as I can adjust and to meet the standard environments of the institution. However, placing students with disability in these environments without systematic reform, impartial learning, and participatory socialization and transition from segregation to inclusion is devalued.
Yes, so one of the important things that I want to point out when it comes to integration is my experience working with Melissa and starting a club here on campus called Journey. Great concept. So Journey is an extension of the CCOS program for collegiate students here at the University of Alabama. Now, another student and I started this program or this club when I was a junior here at the University of Alabama. I was so excited. We had just finished the Miss Unique UA pageant. I was, like I said earlier, on this train to make sure I advocated for everyone else. I was really focused on integrating students into campus life. If you see this circle right here, they're on campus, we're doing activities, it's fun, we play kickball on the quad, we have picnics, it's great. Then I start meeting with parents and having real conversations. Well, Ebone, this is great, we appreciate it, it's so much fun, but it's not real inclusion. And a light bulb went off for me. I realized I had failed. The work that I was trying to do and advocate for was to be truly and authentically inclusive for students with disabilities and conditions on this campus. But I had failed miserably. And I am standing here to tell you loud and proud that I failed, because it was an amazing learning opportunity for me to learn what it truly meant to be inclusive and how I could change the structure of the club and the organization to better students in their experience here while they're at the University of Alabama.
However, in another membership I participate, no one talks to me or tries to know me. I'm segregated. While I am integrated on campus, at the same time, I am segregated. Inclusion. Being valued for one's uniqueness, opportunity to participate like everyone else. Welcoming and embracing environment. Value me for my uniqueness. See me, Melissa. I'm outgoing. I like to walk, swim, get my pedicures and manicures. I like attending plays and productions and watching movies. I am so much more than my condition. Understand I am a person and I want to participate too. Welcome me, be polite and friendly, embrace me, be willing to accept, support, show interest and eagerness and implementing. New concepts and opportunities for inclusion at UA. I am a UA student. Get to know and see we are more alike than different.
Absolutely. I cannot agree more with Melissa in that point. And that is the biggest takeaway I want you guys to have tonight. So you're thinking, okay, Ebone, I hear you, I hear Melissa, that was a great speech, but what do I do next? What does the next step look like? So what I want you to do is next time you're in charge of a meeting, an event, or something, make sure you're doing all the steps to make sure that your event is truly accessible, it is truly inclusive, and you're going out of your way to make sure your group is a diverse group that represents this university very well. Now, like Melissa said, we love to get our nails done. We were just talking about that. If you're doing something fun and you met another student on campus, and you've met another student on campus, don't be shy. Ask them to come and hang out with you or do an activity, or go out of your way. Reach out to the CCOS program if you want them to get involved. There's students who are interested in tennis, swimming, hanging out, musical theater, singing, anything that I know some of you in the audience are involved in. So make sure you're truly being inclusive to all students here at the University of Alabama. If you would like to learn more about what we discussed, you're more than welcome to come see me and Melissa after this wonderful presentation. Thank you guys so much.